Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
So, Emily, how was your day?
I don't think you really want to hear about it.
It can't have been that bad. Go on and tell me about it.
To be honest, it was horrible. My manager is such a pain in the neck.
Why? What happened?
Well, he made quite a few mistakes on the monthly report, and when his supervisor found them, my manager blamed them on me.
That's not very fair. What did you do?
There wasn't really anything that I could do. There's always been a lot of bad blood between my manager and myself. If I had said anything, he would have fired me for sure.
Does he treat everyone in your department like this?
He treats everyone pretty badly, but the way he treats me really takes the cake.
Do you have any idea why he treats you worse than the others?
I really have no idea. All I know is that the thought of him really curls my hair.
Is there anyone else you can talk to about it at your company?
Not really. I'm hoping to live with it for a while until I get a promotion.
That's very sensible. It sounds like you have a good head on your shoulders.
I try to be sensible about it, but it's not very easy. Sometimes you just have to grin and bear it.
That's so true. When you have a taste for success, you can't let dishonest people like your manager get in the way.
How was your flight from Hong Kong?
Okay. What time is the meeting tomorrow?
10:30. I'll pick you up at the hotel at 10 o'clock, 10:30. Where are you employed?
I have been employed as a secretary at a trading company.
What do you think of your present job?
I find it interesting.
How do you get to office?
I go to the office by bus every day.
What does your work consist of exactly?
My main responsibility is troubleshooting between top management and the general employees.
Would you mind working overtime at night?
No, often my boss requires overtime work.
How much money are you making a month?
5,000 yuan a month.
Why do you plan to change your job?
I would like to have a job that is more lively than my present one. Besides, I would like to practice my English in my work. As my present employer deals with China trade towards China only, there isn't much chance to speak English. Look at this survey conducted by a website. A quarter of the employees will spend an average of 10 minutes every day online doing personal things. Hi, Francis, what about you?
Well, I just spend 15 minutes or so checking my stock bonds and booking an air ticket for my mother. Anyway, I have done all my work and it is about the time to leave.
Though our company doesn't have a return policy, limiting the personal use of Internet, I don't think the boss will like us to do that.
Certainly, work always comes first.
But it is lucky for us. The company computers don't have software keeping tracks of websites we visit. I have shopped too often online these days.
Well, keep a low profile. Okay, here are the graphs and figures for this month's sales. Let's review them all together.
This first one. I have a question. This graph is marking the sales performance for our line of hair products, right? Can this line be right? It looks like our sales plummeted. I can't believe we did that poorly. If I remember correctly, sales went down slightly, but not as dramatically as the graph shows.
I think you are looking at the wrong line. The rapid drop in sales wasn't our hair products. You are correct. The hair product sales decreased slightly, but not dramatically. The one that didn't do so hot this month was the cleaning products. I think there was a problem in the marketing plan. Some people were offended by our advertisements for the cleaning products, but it was already too late to mitigate the damage, so our mistake shows up in the sales.
Well, the good news is the new industrial cleaning products really took off. Look how the sales have shot up over the last 2 weeks.
That is our one major success. If you look at the other graphs, you can see that most of the other product lines remained steady with little increase.
At least they stayed the same. That's better than dropping.
How about your study at college?
I was doing quite well at college. I completed my MBA degree in international trade with first-class honors.
Why did you select your college?
I selected my college because it had an excellent academic reputation.
What do you like doing in your spare time?
My favorite recreation is cooking. I learned to cook Chinese dishes and Western-style dishes as well. It keeps me busy and makes me happy.
How do you do? I need your help in selecting a foreign market to invest.
Fine. I have your letter and I've made some notes.
How can I find out what countries to invest?
We have quite a lot of import and export information and can give you figures on population, consumption, production, and foreign exchange reserves.
Great. I want to get an idea for the purchasing ability in various countries.
But you're also going to have to give some attention to trade restrictions. You can get much information about environment of investment.
Hi, Betty. What's up?
Nothing special. How about you? Are you used to the life here in the States?
Everything has been fine for the past several months.
Great.
Well, I wish someone could talk to me about Western table manners.
Sounds interesting. Where did you get the idea?
As you know, table manners in China are quite different from those of Westerners.
Absolutely. That's because both of us have distinctive cultural features.
For example, in China, it's okay to talk while eating. However, you may regard it as rude.
Yes. This must be a huge difference.
Can you think of anything else?
Sure. We tend to think that the slower one eats, the more polite one seems.
I didn't know that before.
And we never sip or slurp the soup loudly. We quietly like little mouthfuls.
I got it. I'll bear it in mind.
Don't worry. I'm sure our etiquette will become a natural part of your behavior as time goes by.
I hope so.
I am an eloquent speaker in the classroom, but when I face a stranger outside, I get tongue-tied and nothing comes out.
You should pay close attention to your manner of speaking. Speech is a reflection of personality, you know. You should reflect confidence by speaking in a low voice, loud enough to be heard without being aggressive or overpowering.
I will go out of my way to catch the attention of the interviewer.
Your speech should not call attention to itself, but should reveal your individuality and ability.
I'm very shy. I think I might shake in my boots at the moment I meet the interviewer.
You'd better overcome your nervousness. It is considered an indication that you lack self-confidence.
Another problem is that I dare not look into their eyes whenever I meet strangers, especially foreigners.
In China, it is impolite to look into the senior speaker's eyes while speaking. But in Western countries it is the opposite. Eye contact gives a strong feeling of sincerity. Looking downwards or sideways shows that you are either insincere or absent-minded.
Is there anything else that I should pay attention to in an interview?
Yes. Don't eat onions or garlic before you come. If you do, you'll have bad breath.
I'll remember to bring gum with me.
You should never chew gum or smoke during an interview, even if you are allowed to do so.
I remember now. Your advice is very helpful.
Hi. This is Ralph Simmons. With whom am I speaking?
This is Paula Blake, Mr. Simmons. How can I help you?
I'm hoping you can sort a few things out for me. Could you pull up my account?
Certainly, sir. Just tell me your account number, please.
What did you do at that company?
I helped my boss organize some grand ceremonies and maintained close relations with newspapers, magazines, the radio and the TV.
If a consumer complains about the quality of your products, what will you do?
If I am not in the service center, I will assist others in resolving the consumer complaints and pass the criticism on to the relevant department.
Do I have to talk to the interviewer or just leave my application?
You should communicate with the interviewer whose company you are interested in, and make a good impression on him or her. In that case, your chance of success will be greater.
What should I do in the fair?
You should take a look at all the companies. Choose your favorite ones. Go over to talk with the interviewer and leave your resume in the end.
Have you found a new job yet?
No, not yet. I'm still looking. I've been doing some work through a temp agency though.
What kind of work?
I'm temping at a pharmaceutical company.
What do you do there?
Mostly office work, filing and so on.
How long is the assignment?
Till the end of the month.
Could I have a word with you?
Sure, what is it?
I am disappointed with your work lately.
I'm sorry. I've been having some problems. Janice, I can't find the document I was working on last month. Can you help me to look for it?
Susan, I'm sorry. Did you look up those files I requested?
Yes, but I still cannot find it. Maybe it is in this cabinet.
I couldn't find the files you request, even though I checked all the cross-references. I don't think it's there.
I am sure that document was filed.
Well, let me check again under a different heading.
Good idea. It seems that I asked you to put it in Nova's files.
Maybe that's why I couldn't find it. All the documents on Nova are filed under V.
Ms. Dawson, I need you to take a dictation for me.
Yes, sir.
This should go out as an intra-office memorandum to all employees by this afternoon. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Attention all staff effective immediately. All office communications are restricted to email correspondence and official memos. The use of instant message programs by employees during working hours is strictly prohibited.
Sir, does this apply to intra-office communications only? Or will it also restrict external communications?
It should apply to all communications, not only in this office between employees, but also any outside communications.
But sir, many employees use instant messaging to communicate with their clients.
They will just have to change their communication methods. I don't want anyone using instant messaging in this office. It wastes too much time. Now, please continue with the memo. Where were we?
This applies to internal and external communications.
Yes. Any employee who persists in using instant messaging will first receive a warning and be placed on probation. At second offense, the employee will face termination. Any questions regarding this new policy may be directed to department heads.
Is that all?
Yes. Please get this memo typed up and distributed to all employees before 4 p.m.
Good morning, sir. Are you Mr. Wong, the personnel manager?
Good morning. Yes, I am. But I'm sorry, I don't think I know you.
No, you don't. My name is Lou Lilly. I got the information from the TV that your department wants to hire a clerk who will work under you. I would like to apply for the job.
Oh, yes. We do have such a commercial. Sit down, please, Miss Lou. I'm glad to see you. Could you tell me about yourself first?
Okay, I'm 24 this year. I earned my college diploma from the Knight College of Foreign Languages Institute in 2010. My major is English. Recently I've also earned my degree in secretarial technology.
Could you tell me about your work experience?
Of course. I've been working as an office clerk in the textile company since my graduation. I do a lot of things, such as typing, handling the daily correspondence, arranging meetings and so on.
Do you enjoy your work?
To be frank, not very much, because I can't use much what I've learned in my work. I enjoy doing more challenging work.
Well, according to your experience, perhaps you could tell me what essential qualities a personnel department office clerk should maintain.
Of course. First of all, she must have a strong sense of responsibility.
Good. Go on, please.
She must be an honest person.
Anything else?
She must also be diligent and do a lot of things on her own initiative.
Good. The work includes keeping the files. Have you got any practical experience with that?
Well, no, but I took related courses. I can gain experience quickly. I'm sure I can do the job well.
Could you help me figure out why I am missing my unemployment check for this week?
I hope that you remembered to send in your last continued claim form.
I am pretty sure that I didn't send that claim form in.
You have to send that form in every 2 weeks so we will know what to pay you.
Can I mail it in late?
If it is not more than 14 days past its due date, then you may still mail it in.
I think that I will mail it in right away when I get it next time, so I won't be late.
You can't mail it in early because you don't know, in advance, how much you will be working.
Even though I was late turning in my form, will my paycheck be late?
Yes, your check will be a little late in getting to you.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.